we finished talking about how this point right here was 3, 0, right?
Yep.
And we talked about how this point was 0, 4, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so my question to you is quadrants. Right? We know that this is 1, this is 4, 3, and 2. But what about quadrants for this point right here and this point right here?
Mm-hmm.
If they asked you for the quadrant of those points, what in the world would you say? What would you say, Eva?
I would say because the those numbers that the number line that goes up is always going to be positive, and the one that goes right is always going to be positive too. But if you have those numbers on the line, like down here in the third quadrant, then they're going to be negatives. And then if you have them on the left side, the line that goes to the left, it's going to be negative. The first one is going to be negative.
You're right. Absolutely. But I'm looking more like what quadrant are they located in? Because we have quadrants 1, 2, 3, and 4. So like what quadrants would we say that these are located in?
The first quadrant.
They're not in the first quadrant. What do you think, Emery? They are not in the second quadrant. They're on the line. Are they in a quadrant, you guys?
No.
No. So they really don't have a quadrant, do they? Okay? They do not have a quadrant. So that means that this point right here, guys, is on the x-axis. It is not in a quadrant. So if they give you that point and they ask you for the quadrant, you just say x-axis, because it is on the x-axis. So what about this point right here? What would you tell me there, Cooper? You would tell me it is on the y-axis. Because once again, it is not in a quadrant. Okay, what about this point right here? What quadrant is that point located in? What do you think, Eliza?
Would you say the origin?
You would say the origin, because is that point in a quadrant, guys? No. So C is on, or it is on the origin. It is not in a quadrant. So if it's on the origin and they ask for a quadrant, you say origin. If it's on the x-axis, you say x-axis. If it's on the y-axis, you say y-axis. Is that understood? Does that make sense? Okay, now I want us to label these points. I'm going to label this one A. So label that A. This one right here is going to be B. I'm going to label this one C. This one right here is D. This is E. And this one over here is F. So besides knowing the quadrants, being able to plot points, and then being able to tell me the ordered pair of a point that's plotted, you have to be able to tell me the distance between 2 points. So if I ask you for the distance from D to E, so I want to know the distance between D and E. distance meaning how far apart are they? How many spaces apart are they, you guys?
4.
So you would tell me that DE is 4 units apart. It's literally just counting those spaces. You can do it without a coordinate plane, but the coordinate plane makes it a lot easier to count, right guys? Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, everyone do the same thing, but with B and C. Everyone write that one down for me. Write it on your paper first. B and C. How far apart are B and C? What'd you get, everyone? How far apart are B and C?
4.
So once again, you would tell me BC is 4 units apart. Okay, tell me AC. Everyone write that one down for me. AC. What's that, everyone?
3.
So AC is 3 units apart. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the last page that we haven't done yet, just for some more practice. Okay, so we have our first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Those quadrants need to be memorized. Is that understood? Okay. Let's open this up, and I'm just going to give you some practice problems, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to give you that point right there, letter A. Write down the ordered pairs for me, you guys. Number 5. What is the ordered pair? No, I said number 5. What is the ordered pair?
Oh, it is -5 and 2.
Excellent. So you guys should all have -5, 2 written down. Okay, do this one for me. $20. Tell me what you got.
7 -4.
Excellent job. Nicely done, you guys. You should all have told me 7, -4. Okay, do this point for me. $18. Tell me what you got.
3 and 5.
Say that again.
3 and 5.
Perfect. All right. Tell me this one right there. Seven. Oh, Trace is in here. 15. Very nicely done. Questions on figuring out what the points are of an ordered pair of a point? Okay, this time I'm going to give you an ordered pair and you've got to plot it for me. You ready? So I'm just going to say it multiple times. Okay? -5, -6. -5, -6. -5, -6. $13. Tell me how to plot it. Where am I starting, first of all? Good. And then what do I do, bud?
You go to the left 5 times, and then you go down 6 times.
Excellent. So we should all have a point right here. And we should be labeling it -5, -6. And what quadrant is that in, everyone?
The third one.
Quadrant 3. Nicely done. Okay, plot this point for me. 8, 2. 8, 2. 8, 2. $24. Tell me how to plot it. Where am I starting? And then what do I do? Excellent. Nicely done. What quadrant is that in, everyone? First. Okay, plot the point for me. 4, -4. 4, -4. $17. Tell me how to do it.
So you start in the origin, and then you go right 4 times, and then you go down the other. I mean, well, 4 times.
Perfect. Nicely done, you guys. What quadrant is that in, everyone?
4.
Excellent. Do this one for me. -7, 5. -7, 5. So -7, 5. 23.
You start at the origin and move to the left 7 spaces, and then you go up 5 spaces.
Perfect. What quadrant is that, everyone? What quadrant?
2.
Very good. Okay, plot the point for me, 0, 0. Where is it, everyone? Make sure you label it 0, 0. Label that point for me. All right. Give me the point. 0, -5. 0, -5. Eight. Tell me what I do.
You start in the origin and you go to the left 5 times with left. And then,
So I said 0, -5.
oh, I don't know.
So you told me -5, 0. So I want 0, -5.
Oh, so then you would go down.
There you go. So I just go down 5 because I'm not going anywhere on that x-axis. So that means I'm not going right or left, but then I'm going just down 5 spots. Nice job, Eliana. Okay, what if I asked for 6, 0? 6, 0.
Oh.
6, 0. $25. Tell me what I do.
You go, you start the portion and you go over the right 6 spaces.
Very good. Right there, guys, is 6, 0. Okay, give me -8, 0. Give me -8, 0. Four. Tell me how to do it.
Go left 8 times.
Where do I start?
Oh, at the origin, and then go left 8 times.
Excellent. All right, guys, give me 0, 4. Give me 0, 4. Number 6. Tell me how to do it.
So you start at the origin, and then you go up 4 times.
Very nicely done. Okay. Quadrant. What quadrant are my fingers pointing to? X-axis. So they ask for that quadrant. You say X-axis. What about these two? Very good. Any questions on that so far? Okay, I don't need you to write it down, but I want you in your head thinking about how far apart are these 2 points right here. What is the distance between the 2 points that I'm pointing to? Don't say it out loud, just think it in your head. $14. How far apart are they? 13 units. Excellent. Okay. These two. $10. How far apart are they? What? 3. Very good. these two. $21.
10.
Do we agree? I haven't counted. Yes, 10. Good job. Question, Eva?
So like the first one that we did, where it was 8 and 2, and how far away is that from point A? You could add those and also get the answer, and for the one that we just did, you can add them.
Yep.
But for this one down here, you can subtract 4 and 7, and you get 3, which is the answer too.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I say you don't need coordinate planes. Coordinate planes just make it a little helpful. But you don't need them. Questions, you guys? Okay, everyone.